I don't know if you guys saw it last night, but Wardlow just gave the absolute best promo in his whole entire wrestling career. And I'm going to talk about it right here. But before I do that, as always, if you like the video, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. Last night, Wardlow came out and he was ticked. And he did everything right. From the very get-go of this promo, he did everything right. Talking about being a heel. He's whining about having all the fans that once cheered for him and that he had a rocket strapped to his back and it driven him straight. It must have been upside down because it drove him right into the ground. Whining that he's never had an opportunity at the World Heavyweight Championship, which by all means is 100% correct. He should have had a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship by now. But then he would do something last night that I've criticized here, but he did what he did last night was used correctly. And what I mean by that is he would mention CM Punk, who is now part of the WWE. Now, you've heard me complain on here before, those who've watched this channel for a long time, that I get tired of hearing AEW stars or AEW people or AEW, Tony Khan, bring up WWE. Worry about your own stuff. But he used it in the right way this time. There is a correct way to reference another program. And what I mean by that is that he said that he took the best in the world and beat him worse than he's ever been beaten in his career, and that he is still suffering from the beatdown in which he had given him, talking about CM Punk's new injury to his tricep. He then would talk about he took the Mr. I'm better than you and you know it, and beat him and squashed him worse than he's ever been squashed. He took the most dangerous man, Samoa Joe, and choked him out. So that makes him the best in the world. See, that's what I'm saying. He did it correctly when he brought up CM Punk because it meant something. It wasn't just taking a shot for the sake of taking a shot at the other company. It's building credibility for his character. That, ladies and gentlemen, builds credibility. It's not a cheap shot. It's paying respect and homage, but it's taking a shot at someone so that you could build your own credibility up. That makes him the best in the world. That it makes him better than you. And it makes him the most dangerous man in the world. What we saw last night from Wardlow wasn't just a promo. He feels everything he's saying because he does. He is upset. You can tell that he is upset that he's never gotten pushed to the top. Even when he had all the momentum, and for whatever reason, they kept him as a TNT champion. They never gave him his opportunity at the world title. And I know he had things that happened with his father in real life, that his father would pass away, so he had to take some time and recoup. This is probably his last chance to be a major star inside AEW. He says he's the prototype. This is what a champion is supposed to look like. He doesn't understand. He is what a champion looks like. It looks like Samoa Joe as though he tries to play this heel character all the time, but the fans love him so much, and mainly because Samoa Joe has hit that Randy Orton level of legendary that no matter what he does, the fans are going to cheer him. No matter how he does it, the fans will always cheer him. He is never going to be able to be a heel again. But with Wardlow, with what he's doing, they have money right here, people. There was money between Wardlow versus Samoa Joe. And what most likely is going to happen, Samoa Joe is going to get over the Hangman Adam Page. Samoa Joe and Wardlow, they're gonna lock up. And if they handle this correctly, this could be a tied changing, momentum changing rivalry after WrestleMania with the WWE, because I think we all can sense that the WWE has taken the momentum back away from AEW, and that WWE is firing all cylinders. In AEW, some of it is, I think, is the fact that the booking has not been great. The storytelling has not been great here of late. But if they do things correctly with Wardlow and the Samoa Joe rivalry, give it a slow enough build, don't do nothing until after WrestleMania, you will change the momentum back into the favor of AEW. And we can have a ratings battle, because let's face it, if AEW fails, they ain't planning on talking about this, but if AEW fails, it's a loss for the wrestling industry. Simple as that. You need to have different areas to go to. We need to have different promotions being successful. And we need that constant battle, because it will make both brands better. I see this as an absolute win.